Hi, I'm Jason Webster, Beck's Hybrid's Practical Farm Research Innovation Lead. With me today is Aaron Murray. Aaron signed up in Beck's 300 bushel challenge, and we're proud to announce that Aaron is our second place finisher. He grew Beck's 6365 with a yield of 317.5 bushel per acre.
Aaron Murray from Old Fort, Ohio. This year in the Beck's 300 Challenge, I grew Beck's 6365 and was able to come up with a yield of 317 bushels per acre on the check that we ran. Yeah, this year planting, we had pretty much ideal conditions to get through the planting season. Crop went in the ground well, had very good stands, pretty good emergence, and then come into June, we started to get really wet and just continued to rain and rain and rain, and did have a fair amount of flooding on our low-lying ground. But the rains finally stopped. We continued to receive rain, but it wasn't in such high quantities. And it was just really remarkable to see how things, turned out. Right where we're at here, where the 300 Challenge field was at, mainly more sandier soils or sandy loams. And then over in Sandusky County, we have a little bit more Hoytville or, heavier, more clay-like soils. So we run John Deere planter 1770 NT. We also run a 2x2 fertilizer as well as in-furrow. In the in-furrow system, we typically run a combination of chelated micronutrients, some 9-18-9, Capture LFR, and then in the 2x2 system, we typically run 10-30-4-0, a little bit of 28%, some ammonium thiazole, boron, and a few other items. As far as nitrogen goes, prior to planting, typically I spread about 150 to 200 pounds of ammonium sulfate. And then in planting, probably getting down about 50 units while planting. And then again, side dress, we put on another 200 to 250 units, depending whether it's corn back to corn or corn following soybeans. But for side dressing nitrogen on corn, typically try to do that around the V6 growth stage. Well, after side dress, we typically will do our post-application of spray, which will normally run a fungicide application at that time. Yes, totally throughout the summer, I'd never thought in a million years that the corn or bean crop would be nearly as good as what it turned out to be. So shows us that the genetics have come a long ways, and sometimes, when you've given up hope, you just got to stick with that plan. That's key. Don't waver from the plan from the beginning. Well, yeah, I think it's a great program for people to get involved in, and why wouldn't you want to see how you can, increase your yields? And I mean, obviously, if you increase your yields, you're going to increase your revenue at the end of the year. So I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to do that. But I think it's always good to look for other opportunities. No, I think the Beck's PFR program that they run throughout the Midwest is an excellent tool. I mean, I don't know of any other seed company or company in general that does anything near to what they do. And I certainly look through that at the end of the year, and anything that I think is pertinent to my operation, I'll take a close look at it and use that in consideration for my planning process.